Have you ever looked across the room, met the gaze of your feline companion, and wondered, am I the one? We bring these enigmatic creatures into our homes. We feed them, we play with them, we clean up after them. We love them with our whole hearts. But in the quiet moments, the question lingers. In a house with multiple people, does my cat truly have a favorite? And if they do, is it me? The common myth is that cats are aloof, opportunistic creatures who only care about the person who fills their food bowl. But as a lifelong cat caregiver and expert in feline behavior, I can tell you that this is a profound misunderstanding of their complex social world. Cats are not driven solely by cupboard love. Their bonds are forged in a much deeper currency: trust, security, and consistent, gentle affection. They are subtle communicators, speaking a language of soft purrs, slow blinks, and silent gestures. And yes, they absolutely can and often do choose a favorite person. This person becomes their anchor, their safe harbor in a loud and unpredictable human world. So how do you know if you've been crowned the chosen one? Today, we're diving deep into the science and sentiment behind the feline heart. We'll explore the 9 undeniable signs that prove your cat has chosen you as their number one human. And be sure to stay with me until the very end, because the 9th sign is the most subtle of them all. A quiet gesture so easily missed, yet it speaks volumes about their devotion. Let's begin. 1. The rhythmic knead. You're settling down on the couch after a long day, and your cat hops up, finds a spot on your lap or your chest, and begins to push their paws in and out in a soft, rhythmic motion. We call it making biscuits, but for your cat, this action is steeped in the most powerful memories they have. This kneading behavior is a direct link back to their kittenhood. As tiny, blind kittens, they would knead against their mother's belly to stimulate the flow of milk. It was an action directly associated with warmth, nourishment, safety, and the profound comfort of their mother's presence. So when your adult cat performs this act on you, it's not just a random quirk. It is a powerful, instinctual display of affection. They are regressing to a state of pure contentment and trust. In that moment, you are not just their human, you are their surrogate mother, their ultimate source of security. They are telling you in the most primal language they know, with you, I feel as safe and loved as I did in my earliest moments of life. It's one of the highest compliments a cat can bestow. 2. Your personal shadow. Do you find you have a small, furry shadow following you from the living room to the kitchen, to the bedroom, even waiting patiently for you outside the bathroom door? While it might seem like simple curiosity, it's often much more than that. In a cat's world, proximity equals security. In the wild, feline colonies or clouders rely on staying relatively close to one another for safety and social cohesion. When a cat chooses to follow you, they are demonstrating that they view you as a vital part of their personal colony. This isn't about expecting a treat every time you enter the kitchen. It's about a fundamental desire to be in your presence. You are their home base. The sound of your voice, the rhythm of your footsteps, your very scent, it all combines to create an environment where they feel at ease. If your cat consistently seeks you out, leaving other people in the house to find you, it's a clear sign that your presence is their preferred state of being. You are their comfort zone. 3. The head boop of ownership. This next one is a beautiful, intimate gesture. It's not just a quick nuzzle, it's a deliberate, firm press of their head against your cheek, your leg, or your hand. This behavior is called bunting, and it is one of the most significant social acts in the feline world. Cats have scent glands all over their bodies, but they are particularly concentrated in their cheeks, forehead, and chin. When your cat bunts against you, they are depositing their unique pheromones onto you. In essence, they are marking you as their own. Think of it as a feline family name. By mixing their scent with yours, they are creating a single communal family scent. It's a declaration to any other cat that might come along. This person is mine. They are part of my trusted inner circle. We belong together. It's a gesture of profound affiliation, an act of claiming you not as a possession, but as family. When your cat bunts you, they are wrapping you in an invisible cloak of their identity and affection. 4. The I love you blink. Of all the signs, this one might be the easiest to test and the most emotionally resonant. You look at your cat from across the room and they meet your gaze. Instead of looking away or staring intently, they slowly, deliberately close their eyes and then slowly open them up again. This is the famous cat kiss, and it is rooted in the language of trust. In the animal kingdom, direct, unbroken eye contact is often a sign of aggression or a challenge. A predator does not close their eyes in front of a potential threat. By slowly closing their eyes in your presence, your cat is communicating the absolute opposite of a threat. They're making themselves vulnerable. They are telling you, I trust you so completely that I am willing to lower my guard. I feel safe and peaceful with you. It's a silent, beautiful message of contentment and deep affection. And here's the wonderful part. You can do it back. The next time your cat offers you a slow blink, try returning the gesture. Slowly close and open your eyes. You are now speaking their language, reinforcing that bond of mutual trust and care. 5. The tummy trust fall. A cat's belly is their most vulnerable area. It's where all their vital organs are protected by little more than a thin layer of skin and fur. A cat in the wild would never, ever expose this area unless they felt completely and utterly safe from harm. So when your cat rolls over and exposes their fluffy tummy to you, it's a monumental sign of trust. It's the feline equivalent of a trust fall. They are signaling that they know, without a doubt, that you will not harm them in their most defenseless state. But here is the crucial distinction that separates a true cat person from a novice, and it's a test of your bond. This gesture is often an invitation to look, but not necessarily to touch. Many cats show their belly as a sign of trust, but will react with claws and teeth if you try to rub it. The true favorite person understands this boundary. They appreciate the gesture for the trust it represents, without needing to take it as a physical invitation. If your cat shows you their belly and you can simply admire it without them feeling the need to defend themselves, you have passed a major test. You are seen as a protector, not a threat. 6. The thoughtful gifts. This is the sign that can be, shall we say, a little less charming than the others. You wake up to find a deceased mouse on your doorstep, a slightly mangled insect on your pillow, or perhaps for the indoor cat, a very soggy toy mouse dropped proudly at your feet. Your first reaction might be disgust, but I urge you to look past that and see the powerful instinct driving this behavior. In a feline family, the skilled hunters often bring back prey to teach the younger, less skilled members how to eat. They provide for their family. When your cat brings you a gift, they are not trying to gross you out. They are acting on a deep primal instinct to care for their family. They may see you as a slightly large, clumsy, and frankly terrible hunter who clearly needs help providing for yourself. They are trying to feed you. They are trying to teach you. It is, in its own way, one of the most profound acts of love and care. They are treating you as a cherished, if slightly incompetent member of their pride. 7. The secret language. Listen closely. Does your cat talk to you? I don't just mean the standard meow for food. I mean the little chirps, the specific trills, the questioning morals that seem to be reserved just for you. Here's a fascinating fact. Adult cats very rarely meow at each other. Meowing is a form of communication that they evolved almost exclusively to use with humans. It's their way of getting our attention, mimicking the cries of a human infant to tap into our nurturing instincts. But the favorite person gets a specialized dialect. Your cat has learned, through trial and error, which specific sounds elicit a response from you. They may have a gentle, questioning trill they use when they want you to follow them. They might have a soft, closed-mouth purr meow that is reserved for when they are settling on your lap. If you notice that your cat uses a different, more nuanced vocabulary with you than with other people in the house, it's a clear sign. They have developed a secret language, a private line of communication, just for the person they trust the most. 8. The ultimate cuddle puddle. Where does your cat choose to sleep? This is a far more important question than you might think. Sleep is a cat's most vulnerable state. As animals that are both predator and prey, their instincts tell them to find the safest, most secure location possible for a nap. If that location is frequently on you or pressed up against you, consider it the ultimate honor. By choosing to sleep on your lap, your chest, or curled up by your head on the pillow, your cat is making a powerful statement. They are entrusting you with their life. Your steady heartbeat, the warmth of your body, and your familiar scent create a cocoon of safety. They are not just seeking warmth, they are seeking the security that your presence provides. While another person's lap might be available, they choose yours. This choice, made when they are at their most defenseless, speaks volumes. You are their guardian, their living, breathing hot water bottle of safety and love. 9. The question of devotion. And now for our final sign. The one I promised is the most subtle. It's a fleeting moment, a piece of body language that is as quiet as a whisper, but carries the weight of an entire conversation. It's all in the tail. When your cat walks towards you, look at their tail. Is it held straight up, but with a small, distinct curve at the very tip, like a question mark? This is known as the question mark tail, and it is one of the most reliable indicators of feline happiness and affection. This tail posture is the equivalent of a huge, beaming smile from a human. It's a greeting reserved for those they are genuinely thrilled to see. It says, "I am so happy to see you. I am feeling friendly and confident in your presence." It's an unambiguous sign of love. And there's one more part to this subtle language. When your cat sits next to you and gently wraps their tail around your arm, your leg, or even just your hand, it's a quiet gesture of possession and companionship. It's the feline version of holding hands.
It's an intimate bonding act that says we are connected. So, the next time you look at your cat and wonder, am I the one? You now have a checklist. You can look for the rhythmic kneading, the slow blinks, the head boops of ownership, and the quiet question in their tail. But what if you're reading these signs and you realize you might not be the favorite person yet? Do not despair. These bonds are not set in stone. You can become a favorite. Be the consistent source of positive experiences. Be the one who plays gently, who offers treats without fuss, who respects their boundaries and never forces an interaction. Learn their language. Offer a slow blink from across the room. Let them come to you. The bond we share with our cats is a precious, unique thing. It's a silent contract of mutual respect and affection, built one gentle moment at a time. To be chosen by a cat is to be seen as a source of safety and comfort in a chaotic world. It's a quiet honor, and it's one of the most rewarding relationships we can ever hope to have.